Hi, welcome to Nanny's Country Treasures. I'm Joanna, and I am glad you are here. This is the Dollar Tree blanks video that I've been trying to make all week, believe it or not. Just so you know, also, the sound quality could be up and down in this video, and I apologize for that. I know it can be really annoying, and it may not even be as loud as I think it is when I do the playback and edit the video, because I hear it different than you do. But I am moving around the room doing the projects, and the mic is not literally on me or right by me at all times. So that's why it could be in and out. And like I said, it is somewhat annoying, and I do apologize for that, but it's doable. It is what it is till I get a new mic, y'all. So, anyways, I just wanted to let you know. I'm going to show you the most precious ideas for babies, and with some baby blanks I found, and some other blanks I'm doing. Let me see. I am doing Oracle 651, which is permanent vinyl projects. I am doing HTV, which is heat transfer vinyl projects on fabrics and things like that. And then I am going to be doing something new, which is water slide decals that I absolutely fell in love with. It is so much fun. But anyways, let's get going because there's a lot into this, okay? So let's get started. So I have this case right here, and I'm going to wipe it down because I'm going to apply sticky vinyl. But this is just one of their cases. I was going to get a fabric one to try to heat press on it, but I was afraid that it would melt. I don't know what's in there. But anyways, you could put your earbuds, that's what it's for, your whatever. You could put money in here and throw it in your purse, you know, candy, fingernail clippers, whatever you choose, throw in there. I have one of those I'm going to be doing. Okay, this little thing, I do use these quite a bit. I have my earbuds in them. I have my mic, my lapel mic in them. I'm seriously thinking about putting this one in my purse. And I just cut out my monogram. Okay. And I am going to put that right in the middle. Hopefully. By eyeballing it. And all you gotta do is squeegee your vinyl down. And you can put anything on here. Anything that you can cut out. I may be shaking the camera. If I am, I'm truly, truly sorry. Yeah, there it is. My cup. There's my husband. Okay, so I am a soup person, and I don't care what time of the year it is. I like my soup. My husband doesn't, bless his heart. So I like using these for soup mugs, okay? So it's clean. And I just made a decal on my Silhouette, and this is paper tape. It lays better and comes off sometimes. I just put a wrinkle in there. But anyway, I am just applying this decal to my cup. My vinyl crinkled right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my teeny weeny tweezers, and I'm going to pull it up. Well, maybe. These aren't my teeny. My husband's yelling at the dog now. And then you just pull. I'm going to have to go because he's coming in. And there is that one. What? Not you, honey. My husband went outside. I am so sorry about that, y'all. He didn't know I was recording. He thought I was talking to him. Anyways, I have a big, medium, and a little spoon. And I have a big, medium, and little face. And these will go in another project later. But these make cute little gifts. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest little face. Biggest little. Is that an oxymoron? Is that what that's called? I don't even know. Let me know in the comments if that is actually an oxymoron. Okay. I'm sometimes just a moron myself. But anyway. All I'm going to do is put these little faces on these spoons. Now, how cute are these going to be? And if you so choose, you can put a little bow tie around their neck, and you can add these in cups. You can add them in, sorry, I was thinking canisters. They're just for decoration. You can't use these though. Disclaimer, disclaimer. Then I'm just going to add the other two to the other two spoons, and I'll show you what they look like. I'm just going to take my baker's twine. I'm going to tie a little bow on these. And y'all, if they didn't have a nose, they'd look just like ghosts. They're bald little ghosts. But all I'm going to do, and you will have to tack this with glue, but I'm just going to tie them on right now because my glue gun's not hot. So all you got to do is just tie a knot in these. I tie a knot in these. That's just me. Make sure it's tight. Tie a knot. And then just tie your little bow. Easy peasy. And then these make cute little decorations or gifts. This stuff is hard to handle, y'all. Seriously. I have fat fingers. And if I'm doing this live, there is no telling what I might say. So just forgive me in my ignorance. But you see how they slip down? You do have to tack them with glue. But anyways, I'm going to put my other bow on, and then I'll be back. There they are. And all you got to do is just tack them with a little bit of glue. Oh, sorry. I'm not even in the camera. I'm trying a new angle because I'm never in the camera. I pull stuff up to me, and I'm trying to do better. Okay? So, that's those. Now, this charger plate. I am so excited about this. I'm doing this for a friend, okay? And I measured my charger plate, okay? And I drew it out on my Cameo, and I will have that. I'll try to, I can make, SVGs. So I'll try to save it as an SVG, and I'll try to upload that, somehow on my Facebook page or my blog or both or something. I don't know. I'll try, y'all. Now, I'm really gonna pray that I get this centered. I'm not measuring. If you want to measure and take your time, honey, go ahead. I'm in a hurry. Okay. Woo, Lord help me. Y'all, this sticks like it'll suck down to whatever, and I don't want that. I really don't want that. I made it just right to go on this plate, and oh, it came up, thank God. Okay. That looks good to me. For eyeballing it, that looks good to me, honey. Push down as you peel back. Now once I have it all down and the transfer tape up, it will have bubbles. I'll just tell you. The bubbles work out of it, or you can hit them with a heat gun. So there's that. Oh, I love it. The gray and the red are gorgeous. So I've got my drill ready, and I'm just going to drill a hole in this to hang the hanger. So now I'm going to take a piece of this twine, and I'm going to lick it and shove it through this hole that I made. So this is an option to hang it, or you can set it in one of those plate holder things, you know. But this, if you don't want it hanging, I'm pretty sure it'll hide behind the bow. I hope, maybe. And then I'll just pull that loop to the back. Well, last night I talked to my oldest daughter, and we decided that this would look better with these on the side and then the bow. And so I just added these last night, and It's all together and ready to go, and I absolutely love it. And I hope you love it. These make great personalized gifts, y'all. So you can see my heat press is on 320 for 20 seconds, and it counts down when it stops, when it goes down. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway, so we're going to get these on here, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So all you're going to do on this is put your pot holder down. I have to adjust my press. There's a turn knob back there to adjust my press because I don't know what I had in there. And this is going to be a loud snap when it finally goes down. Okay, but since there's a ridge here, I bumped the camera. My apologies. I'm going to slide one of these little things. I forget what they're called. Pressing pillows. I'm having a rough morning, y'all. So I'm going to slide a pressing pillow in there, and what that does is it raises this up, and it'll slide under this ridge so that you have a flat surface that you can heat press on. Now this has two colors, so you have to do one at a time, or you will put them on. When you do, you'll stick them together, I mean. When you do heat transfer, you have to cut it this way. So this part will go down on your mat, the shiny side down, and you're cutting the vinyl, and you have to reverse it. Then when you heat press, you flip it over and it comes out the right way. So I want that there. I don't have to cover mine because my Teflon is on my press, but if it wasn't, then you need a Teflon sheet to place on top so that there's no melting going on, and then you're just going to, and then it'll beep when it's done. Okay, we're done. These peel warm, and then you're done. And you can tell that your vinyl is good when you see the grain of the fabric through your vinyl. So this is on good. I don't know why I took that out. I forgot my red stuff. Y'all, if this is an indication of how my day is going to be today, y'all pray for me. Because it's not good. I forgot my fire. So then I'm going to put that on, go down for another 20 seconds. If you wanted to, you could have tacked the white for 5 seconds, peeled it hot, then put your red down, and then finish doing it for the 20 seconds. But when I get done, there'll be lines in it from my carrier sheet, is what it's called. So because of the lines that will appear in these vinyls, I'm just going to give it one quick 5-second press, and that will smooth all of the lines out. And that's done. These can go in here, and this would make a cute little gift to give to someone. Now on this baby hat, this is the baby. I cut this, I measured the hat first and cut it specifically for that. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. So now that it's on there, I'm actually going to flip the hat inside out. And I know this goes this way because that's the way I had it. So I'm going to slip this in here, I think. I'm going to put this in here with the name like it should go. Now don't mess this up. You'll have your name upside down. Okay, so this fits right in there, and that gives me a little, layering there. So I'm going to place this in the middle. These are my two sides, so I'm going to eyeball it and put it in the middle. And then we're going to press. You want firm pressure when you push down. Then you just flip your hat back and your name will be in there upside down. But when you flip it over, there's her little name. That is so precious. Isn't that precious, y'all? I love it. I'll do the gloves in a minute, but we're going to do that with something else, okay? So now I'm going to do the kitchen towel. And all you do is you fold your towel out. And you find your middle. Give it a press, because you got to get that moisture out or your vinyl won't stick, okay? Then I'm going to find the center by folding this towel in half. Trying to fold this towel in half. You know, these are a $1 tree, but they're pretty good towels. But these towels never come out right. These flour sack towels, they're always wonky. So you find what you think is the middle, okay? And give that a press to get your crease so you know where your middle is. Then you're just going to lay this out. Oops, so sorry. Good grief. Then you're going to get your design. I take them and fold them in half and find the center. Now I'm going to take that, line that line up with my line. And you're good to go. Now all you gotta do is just fold your towel the way it should be. Give it a quick press to put your seams in. I had to shut my light off, so I hope y'all can see, but these are a little bit different, and because they're so little, okay, I'm going to use this Steamfast. There's no water in here, okay? You set this on the, it's in between, it's almost to the max, okay? And I'm going to put my little designs on here. And you want to iron this first and get it as flat as you can and get all that steam out, okay? Place your design down, center it up, but you just put your paper down and you're just going to hold it down and count for 20 seconds. Okay, when your 20 seconds is up and you've applied good pressure, take your paper off. You can see that it didn't go down. It needs more time, more pressure. Now let's see what we got. See, I show y'all my trial and error too, because I've been doing this for years and you're not perfect doing this. Now I'm just going to give it one last hit of heat to make sure it's all adhered and it's on there. Now how cute is this? When I get the other one done, we'll just have a matching set right there. But there's an extra set of gloves, so I'm just going to put a little monogram on those just to make them cute. Another way that you can give gifts or other items from the Dollar Tree can be done by sublimation. You can still do them with vinyl, but some things are better not done with vinyl. And sublimation is an ink process that you do, and I do my designs in my Silhouette just like I do for the vinyl. Or you can just download PNGs. You can get them anywhere, or You can make your own PNG file. I can go into that maybe here in a little bit and show you what I'm talking about. But let me just go in and start showing you things that you could sub from Dollar Tree. One are the hats. This is a kid's hat, and because it is a sweater type deal and it's stretchy, that's why I say ink is better. I made a little thing. Now I'm using these for personal references. Okay, I'm using my heat press. Normally it's 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So it's a minute. I am going to take my design, and heat tape will hold it still, because with sublimation you have a lot of what's called ghosting. So if it slips, you'll have ghosting, and that'll be two images of the same thing. Plus, this is an advantage because I'm going to flip it inside out, and I don't want my design to move. You can kind of see through your paper, and I use Asub paper, and I'll put a link in the description in case you're interested. So now my design is on there, and I'm going to take my hat and flip it inside out. So now my hat will be flatter. And I am going to make sure it's on there straight. Then I'm going to put this in between, which is your heat pads. And then I'm going to press it. You have to put paper over this as well. You have to have paper. Butcher paper, parchment paper, no wax paper. Wax paper is no, it won't work. Then once your design is on there, and it's not really high enough, because your design has to be above your doodad here, because if it's not gonna, it won't touch. It has to be flat on there. That raised it up. So now I'm just going to cover it with my paper, and I'm going to press this for 1 minute. So now the timer went off, and I'm just going to lift my press very easy, because this thing has static, okay? So it will lift the paper and whatnot, but I'm just going to let this cool until I can pull the paper off. Okay, now it's ready, and I'm pulling the paper off. And you can see that the ink came off the paper onto the hat. And that's the way sublimation works. It pulls the ink from the paper onto the object that it's printing on, and the heat seals it. So that was the hat. And I might not show you everything that I'm doing just because of time's sake, but ain't that cute? I love doing sublimation. It is so easy. Okay, so I have these socks, and I'm going to sub on the bottom of these. They are able to be sublimated on, or add sublimation to, whichever way you want to say it. And so I'm just going to undo everything and be right back. So take your socks, and I'm putting this on the bottom because this is going to be funny. It's just going to be funny. I got little signs that says, do these socks make my feet look big? So you're going to put your socks in here. You can't very well stick nothing down in your sock to make it bigger. So just press them and pray for the best. You know what I'm saying? The heel is the only part that's going to give you trouble. Give them a quick, got to go down with that. Give them a quick press. Get the moisture out. Add your design with your transfer tape. Make sure you use your transfer tape. Now, if someone's looking at me, which way is this going to be? Yeah, this way. Y'all got to think. I I gotta think when I do stuff. I have no idea why I sound so country right now. But anyway, you can put a piece of cardboard between these. See how these socks are flat? If you was to take a lint roller and lint roll them while they're still hot, they'll be pretty much back to normal. Ain't that funny? Do these make my feet look big? I just want to show you the cardboard, what it looks like. It's just a little piece of cardboard, and you just slip it in your sock and pull your sock over it until it looks like this. Another thing I need to tell you, make sure you have a clean lint roller. Okay? This was clean until I lint rolled those socks. But make sure you have a clean lint roller and lint roll. You may not see nothing on there, but there is stuff on there. Trust me. And if you sub, oh, I'm so sorry. If you do sublimation over it without running your lint roller over it, you'll have little blue specks all over your project. So make sure you lint roll. You also want to make sure that you have a different piece of paper every time you lay it on top or between your garment, because if there's any ink on this, it will transfer to whatever you're pressing. So just make sure you throw this away. That's why I buy inexpensive paper, but make sure you throw it away so your design don't transfer onto your other project. And didn't they turn out just so cute and funny? And I'll show you all the projects at the end of the video. These microfiber duster towels, cloths, these are excellent for making kitchen decor towels, okay? I'm going to make some for my sister, but you need to make sure you get all the plastic off. Got to make sure you lint roll it. And there is a really fluffy side. I don't know if you could see it because this light is crazy. There's a fluffy side and a not so fluffy side. You want to use the not so fluffy side so your design won't be, all separated and stuff like that. So you want to use the non-fluffy side. I folded my towel, and I'm going to make sure this goes all the way down. And then I'm going to heat this in the press to get all my creases in so I know where my design goes. This is one of the towels that I done these for my sister, and I done a few more, and I will show you those at the end. And I am going to use paper on the next project, because if you do shirts or anything like that, you need to put a piece of blowout paper between them so that the ink don't transfer from the front to the back. And I forgot to add that footage, so I'm telling you now. If your paper that you're going to put, I have to put paper in between this pillowcase. It's very thin. If it rolls, set it on your heat press and press it, and it'll press your paper flat. Then it makes it easier to slide in between your garment or whatever you're working on. Now this one is special to me, and I saved it for last. This is my grandbaby, okay? And I'm using one of these Crafter's Square Dollar Tree, canvases. I took a staple remover and removed all the staples from the frame. Okay, I already have one here. And I sprayed it with polyacrylic. And I just gave it a couple coats of polyacrylic. And now we're going to sub on it. Without the polyacrylic, it wouldn't stick. With the polyacrylic, it might all stick, but we'll see. So I'm going to heat this up. Now, I'm going to take it off so I can place my grandbaby right in the middle. Sorry. I'm going to place her on here. The lines are already for me where it was on the thing. So I'm just going to line it up by that, because I'm going to put it right back on there. So I'm just going to tape this down real good, and then I'm going to put it in my heat press, and I'm going to press it for 60 seconds at 380 degrees. So this is the last thing I'm going to show you, and this is water slide decal paper. This stuff is so much fun. This one's for inkjet. They also have it for a laser printer. Inkjet, you have to have a sealant over it if it's going to be very durable. Laser, you do not, they say. I don't know. This is my first time using it, y'all. I do know you need to print out your print. Okay, after you get it printed, you're going to have this Rust-Oleum or any acrylic sealer and spray it 3 times, 10 minutes in between each spray. Wait 24 hours for full dry time, and then cut 1/8 of an inch around your design so that it can be applied. Okay, I'm going to put this in the water, and it curls up, but it's okay. It comes back out. It'll flatten out eventually, and that's when you know it's about ready. Plus, you can sometimes see it lifting off the paper. I'm just going to take these alcohol wipes, and I'm going to wipe the cup down to get all the fingerprints and oils and anything else that's on it off before I adhere this on there. And then I've got these palettes, and I'm going to use them as coasters. And I sanded them down real smooth and put a coat of white acrylic paint. Because it's clear, you need anything painted white or whatever when you put these on. When it's ready, the little image will slide and be kind of slimy and slide off that paper. Thus, it's called a water slide. See how it slid? You put it down and you just slide your paper out from under it. Be careful when you're rubbing because these are fragile and they can break. You have to have paper towels to dab the water off. And I ended up using a little makeup spatula to smooth. I got it wet and because my fingers were rough. So I used it and I smoothed it down, and it worked wonders. Like, it's the best thing ever. If I do another video, I didn't put it in this one, and I'll have to show you because I don't think I showed it on here. This is so stinking cute. Okay, now I'm going to put these little trees on the coasters, and there is a trick to doing this when it's all dry. So you're just gonna soak your water decal and then, add it to your coaster just like you would anything else. And also when you're applying these, whatever you're applying them to, add a little water to it so that it's, gives it a little glide factor and it slides around. That way you can set it before you take the water out. But you always have to have a paper towel to get the water out. Here I was trying my squeegee, and it was just a little too hard, and I was afraid it was going to pull it. Maybe I did show me using that thing. I don't even know. But anyway, make sure that you squeeze all your water and all of the bubbles out. Then you'll see there's, it's in the little holes. We'll take care of that later. Okay, so now we're at the point where we take care of this. Okay, you're going to take an X-Acto knife or a blade and just cut one side of each of the slits, okay? Just one side. Make sure this is completely dry before you do this. Then you're going to need a nail file, emery board, whatever you want to call it, and you're going to go down the side. Don't go up and down. It'll rip it. And then by dragging it this way, it's going to cut it. All you're going to catch is the edge of that board, okay? Then you could take tweezers and pull it out if need be. And then you're done. Once you get these out, but be careful, make sure you do not rip your design. Then, because I'm going to be using these as coasters, I'm going to use dishwasher Mod Podge and put a coat on all these so they can withstand moisture. First of all, forgive me where I have to video this at, but I don't have much room. But this is the most beautiful little pillowcase ever. And you wouldn't look at this and think that it was from the Dollar Tree. Then you're going to see my room, but I'm going to go around here and show you. Those are the towels from the car part or section. There's my favorite glass. My husband don't like soup, but I do. Something wrong with him. But anyway, there's the plate, the charger, there's the little cup, with the water slide. There's the hat. Oh, that is so darling right there. That's done with HTV. This is done with HTV. I know you saw a sneak peek of my grandbaby, so I'm just going to show you. I done 2 of those canvases. They came out. My husband was like, oh, so that's a plus. Ain't they adorable? My daughter's going to be shocked. There's my coasters. There's my dish towel. Kiss my grits. This is on one of their, oh, good Lord, I don't even know. Flour sack towels. Yeah, my bad. There's one of the pairs of socks. There are 2 socks there, I promise. And then there's the other one that is just so funny. And y'all, they have blanks. They have makeup cases. They have other stuff there. I couldn't find it at the Dollar Tree that I was at. But this was what I did find. And if you have the means to do these would make awesome, awesome gifts. Or household decor for yourself. Well, I hope you liked this video. I know it was lengthy, but it was packed full of information. Some of it I might not even have made sense. I'm not sure. I hope I was able to help you some way. It was so much fun, and I do have to say, like I said before, the water slide decals are my favorite new thing. I love that. I love it. But if you like this video and you got something out of it, please give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more content, subscribe to my channel, become part of my YouTube family, and you can ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. I will catch you next time. You are a blessing.